Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Welcome to another session with Simply Shanaz. If you are serious about learning English, then subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get regular notifications. Today, it is going to be a continuation from the previous topic, that is the rules of Concord, part 2. So, in this session, I will explain you the remaining 12 rules. Let's get this started. So, rule number 13, uncountable nouns of Concord. Countable nouns are nouns that can be counted in units and numbers. For example, pens, chairs, tables, etc. Uncountable nouns are nouns that cannot be counted in units. For example, data, information, wealth, evidence. Instead, you say a piece of information or evidence, data, cloth, equipment, advice. It is wrong to say machineries. Instead, you say a machine or two machines. So, other examples of nouns that attract plural verbs are the police work hard, but the policeman works hard. Okay, so here the police means group of policemen. In headquarters look palatial. Cattle give bad odor and a cow gives bad odor. Aircraft make traveling easier. The chopper, airbus or airplane makes traveling easier. So, all these examples attract plural verb because the subject in these examples is a collective noun. Headquarters, cattle. So, rule number 14, pluralia tantrums. Pluralia tantrums are nouns that come in plural forms. Okay, so they basically have S, the final S. However, whenever any of the following forms appear, it must be followed by a singular verb. School subject: mathematics, economics, civics, physics, statistics. So you can see that all these verbs end with yes. But it doesn't show any plurality. For example, games like snakes and ladders, draughts, billiards, bowls and skittles. Okay, they end with S but do not show any plurality. Diseases like measles, tuberculosis, plus mumps and so on. So they also end with S but they do not show any plurality. So other examples like titles, news, series. So these are called pluralia tantrums. Examples: the series of incidents makes me shudder. The means of transport hastens. Traveling, not hasten. There are some nouns that do not appear as singular at all, but as plurals, they often attract plural verbs. Such words are like we say funds for money, spirits, surroundings, guts, arms for weapon. Okay, so all these nouns, not verbs, cannot appear without S, so they attract plural verbs. His manners are not good. The remains of the boy have not been buried. So, remains means the corpse. So, rule number 15, double title subject concord. When two subjects are joined together by and, but the two subjects refer to only one person or thing, a singular verb should be used. Okay? For example, our principal and mathematics teacher knows me. Okay, so in the above sentence, principal and mathematics teacher is not two different people, but our principal is also our mathematics teacher. Hence, the subject is principal and it is a singular noun. So, hence, we use singular verb. Our principal and the mathematics teacher. Okay, there is a sentence like this. This is quite different from the first sentence because the principal and the mathematics teacher are two different subjects. Because here the difference is the use of the. Okay, the mathematics teacher. So you could use a plural verb according to the rules of concord. Rule number 16, coordinate concord. When two subjects are joined together by and the verb to be used should be plural. James and John. They are two different people. Are here. So plural is used. You must not say James and John is here. Okay? We must say James and John are here. Elizabeth and Johnson know me. Okay? No, we will not say Elizabeth and Johnson knows me. We will only say person A and person B know me. Rule number 17, categorization concord. When a collective name denoting a particular category is used, the verb to be used must be plural. So categories like poor, rich, wealthy, successful, gifted, blessed, or the weak, handicapped, helpless. Okay, the verb used must be plural. Examples, the poor need help from the government. Okay, so we will not say the poor needs help or need helps. We will only say the poor. The poor is a collective noun. So we will use a plural verb, need. Next, the young are disobedient. So the young. Young denotes collective noun. We must use plural verb, are. The weak are left to their fates. So weak is a collective noun. Are. We must use are. Rule number 18. Plural number concord. When amount or unit is mentioned in a statement, units such as 5,000, 300%, 20 meters, 5 times, etc., the next verb must always be singular. 2 pounds of flour is too few to bake a cake. We will not say 2 pounds of flour are too few. We will only say is. The verb must be singular when units is mentioned. 10% of my earnings goes to my wife, not go to my wife. So rule number 19, mathematical facts. When mathematical facts are used, such as subtraction, multiplication, addition, division, the verb will be any of singular and plural. That is, a singular or plural verb can be used. 10 plus 10 is 20. Or you may also say 10 plus 10 are 20 because we are using a math fact. Next, 10 multiplied by 2 is 20, or you will say 10 multiplied by 2 are 20. So both the sentences are correct. We may use either singular or plural. Next, rule number 20. Every plus plural number concord. When every precedes a plural, the next verb is plural. For example, every 10 liters of oil. So, this is a plural subject. So, the next verb is plural. Bought, come, with a bonus of an extra letter. But when every appears without any plural number, the verb is singular. For example, every boy. So here it only denotes boy. Okay, so it's not plural. So we will use singular verb likes. Every man likes football. When and joins two or more subjects with each or every, the verb should be singular. Every man and woman speaks good English here. We will not say speak. We will only use a singular verb because it joins two subject, man and women. Every student and teacher comes to school early. So here also we use a singular verb because there are two subjects, student and teacher. Next, most or much concurred. This is rule number 21. When most is used, the verb will be either singular or plural, depending on whether the referent is a countable or an uncountable noun. We will see the examples. Most of the boys are tall. So, most of the boys, which means we can count. Okay. Most of the time. The time is uncountable. Most of the time, John has always been there for her. We will not say have. We will only say has. When much is used in a statement, the verb to be used must be singular. Much of the water has been spilled. So as is a singular verb because much is used. Rule number 22. All concurred. When all appears, it means either everything or all the people. When all means everything, the verb to be used should be singular. But when all means people, the verb to be used must be plural. Example, all are already seated in the hall. The above sentence, all means all the people. So, we use plural verb. Next, all is well with me. So, here it only denotes yourself. So, we use a singular verb which is. When all but is used, the following verb must be plural. All but John are on the bus. So, which means John is not available in the bus. So John is absent. In that case, we use a plural verb which is are. Number 23. Either or neither concurred. When either or neither joins two singular nouns together, the following verb must be singular. Either John or Jackson knows me. You will not say either John or Jackson know me. Okay, that is wrong. Next, neither Mary nor her friend was here. So, nobody was there. So, you will only say was. You will not say where. But when either or neither joins two subjects, the verb should be chosen by considering the nearer of the two subjects. The example for that particular statement is either James or his friends know me. Okay, so here we have mentioned friends is the nearer verb. Okay, so in than James, so in that case we use know. So these rules may also apply when but or but even joins two subject. Not only Sola, but even teachers laugh in school. Not Lawrence, but James speaks good English. You can see the word James is nearer to the verb than Lawrence. Hence, you use a singular verb. Rule of Concord. Rule number 24. Each and one of Concord. When each appears in Concord, a singular noun plus a singular verb will be chosen. Each boy has a car. We will not say each boys. Next, but when each of or one appears, the next noun must be plural, but the next verb must be singular. Each of the candidates stands a good chance to win a scholarship. We will not say each of the candidates stand. We will say each of the candidates. So, people, we have come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you all are aware of the 24 rules of Concord, lectures of English language. So, if you have any doubts, write it in the comment box below, or you can email it to me in the email address provided in the description box. So, I will see you in another interesting session. So, thank you for watching this video. If you have not subscribed yet, press the subscription button and the bell icon to get regular updates about my channel. And if you wish to see other videos, you may click the relevant playlist. Thank you. You have a good day.